Welcome back, you guys. I know I haven't done a video in such a long time, but I have been trying to get a new camera. I had 2 jobs. It was just hectic, but now I have 1 job, so I have a lot of time to film, which I'm excited about. But today I'm gonna review for you guys the Kane & Austin mattifying primer. Sorry if I keep looking up, it's because I can see myself as a new camera, so I'm trying to get used to it. I'm just really oily. I don't know what's been happening to me. I'm just really oily, and I was like, you know what, screw it. I had seen Casey Holmes on YouTube, if you guys do know her, of course. But one day she just used this primer and she put it over her skin, and I noticed it just blurred it out and she looked so perfect. And I also know she's really oily just like me, so I figured, well, if it works for her, it's gonna work for me. So that was my thought with it. I have already tried this twice, so I kind of have an idea of what I'm gonna say about it, but I'm just gonna show you guys what it's gonna look like, and I'm gonna use it with the Stila Stay All Day foundation. With this foundation, I usually do get oily around 4 or 5 hours, so we're gonna see around 4 or 5 hours and even 8 hours what the foundation is gonna look like with this primer underneath. This is $56, so you guys know if I don't like it, I'm returning it because, you kidding me? The good thing about it is I'm not gonna use it all over my face. I'm just gonna put it where I'm really oily, which is in my T-zone. So with that being said, I'm just gonna start color correcting, and then I'll put my foundation on. So let me start off with the Milani Prime Shield primer. This one is a mattifying and pore minimizing primer. I put this everywhere else but my T-zone, just because it mattifies, but it doesn't do such like a great job at it, but it's really good, and it feels like the Smashbox primer that everyone raves about. So I'm just gonna put that in the other areas of my skin, and yeah, it's really lightweight, so I do recommend it. But I was trying to use it for my oil, to control my oil, and it wasn't doing such a great job at it, but yeah. All right, now for the main primer that we're trying to try out today. So here's the primer, of course, the small bottle, $56. I can't get over it, so I'm gonna keep saying it. It reminds me of the Dr. Brand's Pores No More primer. That one, they feel just the same, and this is moussey, and it's also tinted, if you guys can see, if it focuses. So it is tinted, which is fine because it just blends right into my skin. So I'm just gonna put a little bit, like right there. I don't know if y'all can see the color of it, if it will focus. All right, so I'm gonna put that let's start in my chin area. So I'm gonna put that right there, and since it has sunscreen in it, I feel like it's probably gonna leave a white cast. Yeah, which is fine because my foundation is gonna go right on top of it. But like you can tell with the Milani one, you can't even tell where I put it. So yeah. All right, so this, because I have a lot of pores right here. I don't know if it said it controls pores. Controls pores? Fills in pores. I don't know if it said that. I don't think so. Nope. Just provides oil control, hydration, and all that. All right, so I'm just gonna put that right there. Also, probably should have put the Milani one in here since it does fill in my pores, but it's kind of too late for that right now. Y'all can tell I'm kind of pressing it into my skin more so than rubbing. And if you guys hear anything, that's my dog, so she moves a lot around. Hey girl. Hey girl. Okay, so I'm gonna give it around 5 minutes just to set into my skin and do what it's supposed to do, and then I'm gonna come back and color correct, do my foundation, and then I'll finish off my whole face. So let's be back in 5 minutes. Okay, so after 5 minutes, you can tell it blended right into my skin. So that's pretty cool because I thought it was gonna leave that white cast on there. But right now I'm just gonna color correct really quickly. And then I'm gonna show you guys what my foundation looks like on top of this primer, because with a lot of mattifying primers I notice your foundation usually looks weird. I don't know why they do that, but I'm guessing because it's sucking all the oil and moisture from your skin. It just looks basically like fake. That's the best way to put it. I'm not gonna color correct everywhere. A lot of people may think this is a lot, but I just do have a lot of acne scars and hyperpigmentation, so I'm just gonna blend this out really quickly. Alright, so I just blended out as best as I could. So now I'm gonna go into Stila Stay All Day foundation, and they came out with a new packaging, which is pretty cool. I actually do love this foundation. It actually matches me more so than a lot of my foundations back there. So this one I got, the color is Deep, and it's like a little push cap like so. So I just press it right here on top, and then all the product comes on top right there. So I'm just gonna dot this all over my face. Now, let's see. Two things for primers that are important to me is they have to blend well with my foundation. That's number one, and it has to do what it says. So yes, this primer, even though it's supposed to be mattifying, it is hydrating like the box said. It is hydrating. It's not drying at all, and we'll see about the last part if it's mattifying. So I'm just gonna start off with like just light coverage. I don't actually put a lot of foundation on, and then I'll put more if I needed to. So I'm just gonna blend. And just focus more so on my T-zone, since that is where I put the primer. And a lot of people probably think my foundation doesn't match me, which it does. It's just that my neck, I have hyperpigmentation on my neck, so always it looks like it doesn't match me, but when you see my chest area, it's actually pretty light. So that's what I try to match more so than anything. I'm just blending this out. I don't know why I pressed the bottle all the way down, because I don't need all the foundation. I'm just gonna blend this out really quickly. Alright, so here's my face with like 1.5 applications. With that being said, it's blended beautifully. It doesn't look fake. Actually, let me look up close on here just to make sure. It's like blended right into my skin, doesn't look fake. Foundation still looks smooth. So yeah. So now the real test is if it'll keep me matte all day. So I'm just gonna finish up my face and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm finally done with my makeup. Currently it is 12:11 and I know I still have Santa Claus on there. I need to take that off ASAP. But let's just say 12 o'clock is when I was done. Let's just say that. So from 4 hours from now, it'll be 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, it'll be around 4 o'clock. I'll still be at work. That's the only thing, but I'll try to sneak around and try to videotape myself if I can. If I can't, I'll be back around 5:15, so then I can give you guys an update, a 5-hour update, which is still close enough. And then after that, I'll do an 8-hour update. So yeah, I'm about to go off to work right now before I go, and I'm late. But I'll be back around then. So see y'all in a little bit, or in a few hours. Okay, so I'm back, you guys. It is 5:53, so it's around 5 hours, which is pretty good. I was expecting to get here a little bit later because of traffic, but got here on time. Okay, so looking at my face, it's not oily like it usually is around 5 hours. Like I still look pretty decent like I did when I first left. Let me look up close just to make sure. So far so good. My pores are starting to show around here for sure. I can definitely see them coming through. My nose is, let's see, my nose is starting to peak a little bit of oil on the sides. I don't know if y'all can tell on the camera, but I just look a little bit more shinier. But this is pretty good considering the fact that usually around 4 or 5 hours I'm pretty shiny. So this is good. And to be honest with you, even though I've had my makeup on for 5 hours, don't forget I started a little bit earlier, around 11, I want to say, doing my makeup. So consider that. So it's around 6 hours. So I still think this is pretty good. This is pretty good. And it's a high-end primer, so I do expect a lot from it. But yeah, it's doing a good job. So I'll be back in 3 more hours, which would be around 8:50. Y'all, I'm not this dumb. Like, I'm really smart. It's just I'm a little slow right now. But yes, I'll be back around 8:50 something, and then I'll give you an update around 8 hours and what it looks like by then. So let's see. I'll be back in a few hours. Okay, so it's finally towards the end of the day, and it's 8:44, if you guys can see that. And honestly, I'm shocked. I still think I look as good as I looked in the beginning of the day, which is rare because usually by the end of the day I look expired, I look oily, I look dirty, and if you hear any noise, it's my dog. Sorry about that. But yeah, so I still look fresh and my makeup still looks good, which is rare. So I did get a little bit shiny on my nose, but it's not like how it usually is. But right here in my T-zone is still looking good. A little shine's about to start coming through, but think about it, like I did my makeup like 10 in the morning. It is 8:45. That's ridiculous. So do I think this primer is worth it? Yes, I do. Just don't look at the price. Just, you know, put your card information, press submit, you know, don't look at it, don't think about it, because once you do get it, you guys are gonna love it. A little bit goes a long way, so don't worry about the small size, because when you do get it, you're gonna be shocked. Trust me, you're gonna be like, yes, this is really small for like almost $60, but it goes a long way and it's totally worth it. And my makeup looks fresh. I mean, of course it's starting to come off a little bit because I've had a long day. I've literally went everywhere, but I haven't touched up, I haven't done anything, and it still looks good, which is really, really rare for me. So yeah, it's totally worth it. If you guys want me to review any other products or anything like that, please leave them below. I would love to spend it, because trust me, if I can spend this money on a primer, I'll basically spend money on anything. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.